This is Raymond at BrightSide. I wanted to give another weekly update. So one of the things we've done this past week is upgrade the Reservation Fee Report. So previously when you click on that, you had to choose a bunch of options before you saw anything, and they weren't all super intuitive. And so now right off the bat it gives you this month's fees. If I wanted to look at last month's instead, I can easily change that, or any date range that I want to. On those, you can also see the details without having to change any options just by clicking the drop down next to it. This lets you see all the fee details for that fee. If I want to print those off, I can click the print button and see just that fee's information. I can export either just that fee or all of them, and I can also sort here, which is something you couldn't do before. If I want to see kind of broken down by unit or by amount, and have the same source and unit filters as before. We also redid the Reservation Statistics report. No major changes here, but it is a little easier to change your dates now. If I want to look at this month to date compared to month to date last year, I can easily do that. If I'm looking at this month, I can easily scroll through much faster than before, and so hopefully it'll be a little easier to navigate. We also made several changes to the maintenance screens. So we added more page size options, so you can hopefully choose one that fits on your screen size well. And with that, we also added a new compact option. So if you want smaller rows, you can now do that, and that lets you fit more on the screen. You can also resize columns. And so here you can see this maintenance contractor A doesn't quite fit in this field, so I can resize this to make it fit better. We also added the ability to reorder columns. So if you want maybe your schedule date to be first, you can now put it at the beginning, and it'll stay at the beginning for you. Whether columns are shown or hidden is also now saved per user instead of per device. So if you're sharing a computer with somebody and you want different settings than they do, it'll save for each user instead of sticking on that device. Once you actually go into an issue, so this list here is showing whatever I've filtered it to. So if I change maybe just everything assigned to Gordon Freeman, and I bring one of those up, this is still going to be the list of everything assigned to Gordon Freeman that I was looking at before. So this makes it much easier to quickly go between those. But if you hide this, now there's a new back button here. So if you don't really use that, you can keep that hidden. It will remember that it's hidden, and you can go back that way. We also added the option to choose save and close. So it'll by default it probably still says save, but then if you want to, you can change it to save and close, and that will make it save it and go back to this screen. So that way you can easily go back and forth if that workflow works better for you. And that's all for this week. You can see the full release notes on our website, and hope you all have a wonderful week.